feels like we're starting to get into a routine here at the farm. The first signs of spring are coming, and because of that, we decided to let our sheep out on our very pathetic pasture. But they didn't seem to mind. In fact, we had a severe case of the Zoomies after being cooped up, and we decided to keep them on the pasture just for a couple hours before we wanted to bring them in so they didn't ruin the grass or their rumen. And you can see that Cusco loves to lead the way, and they are quickly learning that coming back to the barn means grain. Also, we had to make an unfortunate drive to Tractor Supply for medicine, and AC and I realized that we dress like twins all the time. Turns out that Max has worms, and so we had to spend $650 to get him dewormed. We didn't know how much he weighed, so we brought our home scale out to the barn. AC picked him up. We got the exact dosage and gave him medicine for the first time. We did have to go ahead and treat everyone else as well. Dosed everyone up. Anyone who came from the Max's farm has to be dewormed, so we did Zydectin and Safeguard. First time giving medicine orally. After that, I decided to teach the sheep how to go on a leash, and this is easier said than done, but we've been doing it every morning with their grain, and when I have free time, I go out to the barn and I leash them up, and I use little alfalfa pellets, and I try to get them used to being on a leash so that they're easier to handle. Maisie and Ivy are doing great, but Cassie likes to become one with the floor when I put the leash on her, and it always causes me to break out into a sweat every time I work with her. But she did end up figuring it out, and she has gotten so much better.
My llamas have revolted, and I'm very annoyed.
Candy did not like the new brush that I bought, even though I tried so hard for her to like it. We had old hay, and so we had to go to Tractor Supply to get some compressed Timothy hay to mix in with our old hay so that they would eat it. Well, they loved it so much they busted into the barn, and when I opened the gate, they basically ran me over. No, oh my God. To get to the what I'm calling crack hay, and their heads have turned green from trying to get at it and eat it so much. Today is April 3rd. And today we are putting up fly traps everywhere, getting these fly bags ready, and we're putting them by the compost piles to attract flies away from the barn and away from the sheep's hay twine. It's like the most useful string ever. So we went ahead and hung the fly traps all over the farm. I admit it might be a little bit of overkill, but AC's a good sport and just does what I ask because I am determined to win the war on the flies. Finally, our new hay delivery arrived and all of the sheep were happy once again.